Hello to my beautiful Leos. How are you all doing? Welcome, beautiful souls. It is time for the January 2023 reading. I'm so excited, and I also cannot believe that we're talking 2023. There's a great deal of confliction there. I'm excited for the 7-year, for what feels like we're finally going to be able to exhale out for all of 2022 and receive the blessings of 2023, in particular in this first few months. More specifically, March is going to be a big universal moment for the entire collective. But here we are talking about the month of January for all of my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as the North and South nodes. So if this is, if you're in one of those positions for Leo, or you just happen to see a card or the title and you wanted to check it out, there's a message for you in this. Please remember to use what resonates for you. Use your intuition. If it doesn't, go check other placements within your chart. And also, as a general reading, please remember, if it does resonate, to hit the like button. Also, I have the January, February, March solstice to equinox out, so you can always go check those. All right, and since the solstice readings are complete, we're doing January now to back those up. I'll be pulling the subscriber for the free read giveaway. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I make the announcement. Coming up soon. Thank you. Thank you so much. So here we're doing a little bit of a different lineup for our monthlies from what we've done in the past. This is the Cosmic Spirit. It will have a mantra, might be about elementals, crystals, whatever, cycles, but there's a really cool affirmation that you can use. You would repeat it 3 times and then finish with, "and so it is." We're going to pull some moon energy also for full and new moons, and as obviously tarot, and then at the end I'll pull a money and a love card for you too. So this will be our setup for the next few months until my guides are like, yeah, no, we're over that, let's change it and do something else. And they may not, but here we go. Air elemental. You know, in Aries reading there was quite a bit of air energy, sword energy coming through, and this is, I embrace the element of air and am open to all knowledge and wisdom. Communication, dreams, information that comes through, spoken word, reading, music, however you support, breath work, meditation. You can think of all ways that the air elemental can support you. Okay? And then for some others, we have the Wheel of Life. I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. Cycles and the wheel. You may be experiencing different cycles at time. You might know intuitively or be in the moment of a cycle ending in your current situation. As we are all on different timelines, it'll resonate differently for everyone. You know, we all know when something's coming to an end. I feel like if we're aware, you know, self-aware and aware of what's happening in our universe around us, we can sort of sense it, can't we? I always seem to sense when something feels like I'm ready to move on. All right, Leo, let's see what the moon energy is. We're going to pull 2 cards, and here we go. Surrender to the divine. Full moon energy. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the cycles of life. Be in complete harmony with them. Hold your vision with the fixed moon, sort of a new moon energy. That's it is, since we have the full moon here, surrender to the divine. This is releasing, letting go, accepting the cycle that you're in. But there is also something about you holding your vision, what it is that you want to create for the future, Leo. And there's that air elemental coming in to help you guide that, because your vision, your dreams, your communication with your higher self is all coming through that air element. Pretty cool. All right, so we have sort of 2 themes going on here. Let's see how these all work together as or it may be 2 totally different groups that we're chatting with right now. Let's get an overall theme for the tarot with the White Witch Tarot. This is major arcana only. It's going to kind of set the anchor for what the tarot reading will be based on. Are you having a fun time during the holidays? Are you excited for New Year? There's so many. We have the solstice. We have the new moon. Then we have, the calendar year. And then, of course, shortly after that, we will be in the astrological new year with the new moon in Aries. So, interesting. This is faith with the Hierophant here. It can also be about counseling. It can be about seeking support, spiritual guidance, or otherwise. So there's an air element here, but it's also a little bit about that embracing and opening and being in harmony and surrendering to the divine, having faith. Let's go with the tarot, see what comes out. Because there's other times, this is Taurus's major arcana, so if you have Taurus placement, but sometimes the Hierophant can represent church, buildings, governmental, things of that sort that have earthly, edict over us. But for right now, I'm feeling it's more about that faith and surrendering to the divine. All right, let's pull some cards. I'm so sorry, my beauties. Let me move you over here a little bit. The extra cards you guys are getting, I am sort of running out of room. So excuse me 1 second. We're going to pull your energy or the energy around you, a challenge, advice from spirit, and the potential outcome. Sort of what we were doing in the past, I have been doing some freestyle and whatever my guides have called me to, but my guides are really specific at making sure you have these themes. So we're going to use this template again for tarot. If you didn't see the 3-month reading under the solstice energy, this is a new deck my daughter gave me for my birthday, knowing I'm a Sag. And so isn't it cool? It's like a replica of a vintage Rider-Waite deck in black, which I love. Gorgeous. All right, let's get that Leo energy, please. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, January 2023. Also, while we're working through these cards, I will be doing a money read for the mid-month, money and career. We'll do the 2023 yearly forecast for every sign. And I'll be doing a money forecast for each sign, 12 months. So we'll pull a card for each month and then pull some tarot as an overall theme. This came to me, I think, in November or December when I was doing these readings. It was, I'm excited to get it started, but I know everybody likes their January reads, so I want to get all this energy out first. Okay, thank you. So, wow, 4 of Wands. I think you're the first card, and I only have one more to do with Sagittarius, the first zodiac sign. This is the first time this card has shown itself in any of the readings that I've done. Look at that with the marriage card. A commitment. Could be why the Hierophant is here. It's often about a commitment, something that requires more than a casual handshake. It is, depicted as a marriage card. It's also known as the 1111 card because of the 4 wands and the way they are standing, which would be your awakening, right? So if you see 1111 on the clock, if you start to notice 1111, pay special attention to that because this could be calling you back to this reading. But with the Hierophant here representing a pope or a pastor or an officiant, If some of you are thinking about getting married, this could be in the energy. Maybe over the holidays you were engaged or thought about getting engaged or said yes. Can also be about a commitment with work, a commitment to your higher self. You know, as I said, we're all on different paths and different times, different cycles happening in our life, and therefore, where I am, you are not, so this would have to resonate in a certain way for you. Okay, let's pull this here. Here is the Three of Pentacles that came out as a potential challenge. This could be a new person. It can be art, creative, beauty, not being able to really express yourself. It can also be new situations or new people coming around that you're not really connecting with yet or haven't made their way to you. You know, so in some cases, if you're just looking at this being in the challenge, the Three of Pentacles, but receiving the Four of Wands as your overall energy, that could be to some, if it was just those two cards, about you feeling stalled in your relationship or where you want to go. Here we have, however, the advice from Spirit is the world. And the world is the completion of a cycle. Remember this, hold your vision, surrender to the divine and the wheel of life. And then perhaps this next cycle for you is this marriage or commitment or, agreement with others that you're truly connected to. It's a time to celebrate, your accomplishments, the work that you've done, the goals that you've achieved, the cycle that you've just completed. Because as you end one cycle, you begin another, as we all know. The Hanged Man. This is the potential outcome, you looking at things differently from different perspectives, choosing a different path. You have the Two of Swords here also with a decision that needs to be made. You may not see your way. You may be finding it difficult to make the decision. You know, the Three of Swords with this pain that you're overcoming. Notice the 3 and the 3, both in the challenge position here. Three of Swords is about heartache, pain, broken heart, in any way that can apply. But it's in your challenge position, which means you're overcoming it. And it potentially could be that you're starting to overcome it and find yourself in new situations with new people, new places, finding the joy and beauty again. Now, while this is challenged with the world coming and you looking at things kind of in a different way, I feel like you're coming out of it. It's only a matter of you choosing and making this choice, this decision. You may feel blocked about it. Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. You have the inner strength and you have the 9 of Pentacles. Your inner strength, Leo's major arcana, your card, you're here, you're doing your thing. You know you have the strength. You've tamed the beast. You've tamed the challenges. Independently, you may have worked on this on your own. You have achieved your goals by the work that you've done, holding your vision, recognizing these changes of life, and being able to hold your own, be successful. Because the 9 of Pentacle cards is one of great success, independent wealth. Somebody who works really, really hard to create beautiful things and has beautiful things around them. It isn't about the possessions as much as it is about what brings them joy to their earthly experience here. Look at you. The world and strength, your card, together, aligned, successful, strong. Now we'll see the air element. It makes sense with our, not only the cycles, but the air elemental here, with the choices, connecting and allowing the element of air and be open to all knowledge and wisdom will help you make that decision. All right, let's pull some more tarot. I'm really feeling, wow, it's with the Hanged person here, it does have a feeling of a pause, a moment. You've been very reflective over some things, and I can see that now. A loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you're honest with yourself, and maybe perhaps embarrassing secrets. Okay, that could be what this pain has been, why you've been processing through this. Things you may have found out about others, or that have caused you great discomfort in many ways. It could very well be about this commitment, this connection, this agreement, this potential wedding, potential partner. Because you're not able to make the decision about it with the Two of Swords there. But you do. I mean, that's the current energy that you're in. But the advice from Spirit and future energy is one of looking at things differently and coming to this. I'm going to say this, and not everyone's going to. I don't know if I want to say the word appreciate. But this is two ways of reading this. You're starting with the Four of Wands. Two of Swords here showing the inability to make a decision. You're not really seeing the way. The looking at things from a different perspective with the Hanged one, and then the independent energy of the Nine of Pentacles in the potential outcome here, which would mean you have the strength to walk away from any commitment you may have made that you ultimately realize is going to cause you great pain, or may have caused you pain, and you've been deciding on whether or not to stick with it. Spirit's advising you, trust your intuition, have faith, surrender to what is meant for you in this cycle, and you will align to that energy. Yeah, look at this, the Six of Wands. This is beautiful energy. This is your energy, Leo. Your energy about victory. You make wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotion, awards, or scholarships. If this is not about a relationship, this could be about you leaving something behind that has supported you in some way, shape, or form for a very long time. And now you know it's time to take that commitment elsewhere. You may have had a great amount of success here, but the cycle of life is advising you. The cycle's complete here with the World, and your independent wealth and joy and beauty is awaiting you, and it may not be where you are. It could very well be, but it may not be where you are, because there is some movement here. Is it something you've decided to stay with and you've just morphed it into a new position for you, a new situation for you? You've, refueled a relationship. There's been a great vision that you have held. So while you've held your vision, Spirit's also asking you to accept the cycles that come with that. And here you have the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. The fire signs are really getting these Knight of Pentacles coming through. Knight of Pentacles, not nine like we have here. But the Knight of Pentacles is loyal, a dedicated, protective person. Plan carefully before taking action, but then get going, right? Hold your vision, but then allow, trust, have faith, and then move towards what it is that you want. Pay attention to the details. Wait for perfect timing, a guardian angel, or someone who watches over you. This is such a lovely card. This is like the good friend. This is your support team, people that always have your back. Also, the Knight of Pentacles, this brings in a good amount of wealth, new opportunities. They don't come quick with the Knight of Pentacles. It's one of the knights that is slow because they're methodical, grounded. They're careful in their planning, and they make sure when they offer you something, it's solid, secure, stable. Let's pull one more, and then I'm going to pull your money and love card. How is this resonating for you, Leo? There's just You know, you have you have some, and then rest. This came out too for our beautiful Aries. You know, here's the air elemental here as well, reminding you a 4 and a 4. So 4s, archangels, 4 foundational, 4 winds, 4 directions, building stability, right? Knight of Pentacles, as we were saying. This really is about reevaluating and building something in your cycle of lifetime. It could be physically building something, but it can also be metaphorically creating a stronger base for you to move on with in your world. Insights that come from meditation. Air element, surrender to the divine, the need to take a rest or a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision, which also comes through with planning carefully. Now, get more sleep is another thing, or mental exhaustion. One of the things I want to say is during this time frame, I think it's happening just in a few days after the solstice energy, is retrograde. I think it's December 28th, 29th. And this kind of has a feeling that you may be revisiting some things in this retrograde period. Plan carefully. Really take your time. Double check, triple check everything, especially contracts. Because when it's not the marriage card, this is also about commitment and contracts and opportunities. Could be even a client win or a new client that comes to you. All right, let's get a money card. Wrap up this January energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Health. Some situation that needed resolution will be resolved and healed. Amen to that. Consider careers in the medical field, massage therapy, or any healing work. It's time to replenish your energy and fully energize to prepare for what is next. Rest and recharge. Because with the victory card here, your independence, the Knight, the cycle, you are preparing for the new. Okay, we're going to take the 2 that fell over. Clock, need time or take time, in time, cycles, time to heal. I'm going to read this again. It's very interesting. Need time. Here's the wheel of life, right? Need time, takes time, in time, meaning all things happen in divine timing. Cycles, wheel of life. I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. Time to heal your health and this rest and progress. That is what this is saying for you. It is your time. The 3 of Swords, healing from any heartache and pain, physical pain, the inner strength that you represent here, Leo, in and of yourself. Something victorious, having faith, surrendering, healing, resting, appreciating the cycle that you're in. It couldn't have been a better card that came out and explained all that, right? And then the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So the butterfly with transformational energy in your love life as well. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Extremely empowering reading for you, Leo. I hope you made it to the end, or that you come back and check it back again, because there's so much information here. I do want to say you have 3, 3, and 3, and 4, and I was going to say 4, right? And then also, yes, 4. Don't lose your train of thought. 6 and 6, and 9 and 9. It's the first reading I felt like I needed to call out all the numbers. Like if there's something that's very repetitive that's quite in my face, then I'll say something. But I really want you to notice these numbers because there's so many that are repeats. So please look up 333. Oh, and 3. So you have 4 threes. The number of the ascended masters. Okay, 333. And you have the reverse, 21 and 12. So you may want to look up 2112. And then we have 4 and 4, and 6 and 6, and then 9 and 9. Okay, those are your numbers. I'm going to send you some abundant blessings, love, and energy, and great healing energy as well for those of you who may have been going through something that has been a physical ailment that you're healing from. Sending you nothing but pure light and love. And I hope you all have a wonderful January, and I will talk with y'all soon. Bye for now.